Okay, now that we've studied our actions, we should easily be able to distinguish between actions and nouns, right? So we studied our past tense, we studied our present tense, right? And we looked at the chart for each. So basically, if something looks like one of the forms we saw in the past tense chart, then it's an action, right? If it looks like one of the forms we saw in the present tense chart, it's an action.
So if it has an action indicator, it's an action.
Right, so if you see a past tense ending indicator, it's a past tense action, right? If you see a present tense ending indicator and beginning indicator, then it's a present tense action.
All right.
Right, and it's not enough just to see one of them, right? It has to have both, the beginning and the ending.
Okay.
Okay, so that's actions, and then there are also a few clues we can use to recognize nouns. So the first is tanween, right, or the double accent. You know, the double fathas, the double dhammas, the double kasras. If you see one of those, you know you're looking at a noun for sure.
Okay.
Right, because actions will never have a double accent.
All right.
Another thing is the ta marbuta, this little tied up ta. If you see that, looking at a noun for sure. Right,
Okay.
actions will never have that. Another is the word el, right? What does el mean? You know? The, right? Can you say the walked? The ran?
No.
No, right? The will never come before an action, right? It'll always come attached to a noun,
Okay.
right? So that's always a dead giveaway that you're looking at a noun.
Okay.
And the last thing is anything coming after a TLDR, a sentence starter, or a pointer, right? We've studied these fragments, right? And they're always made up of this element plus a noun, right? TLDR plus a noun makes a TLDR phrase, sentence starter plus a noun makes a sentence starter phrase, and a pointer plus a noun makes a pointer fragment.
Okay.
Right, so if you see one of these words, then we're looking at a noun.
All right.
Right, so ready to do some practice?
Uh-huh.
And we'll look at some words and you'll tell me, is it an action or a noun? Okay. So وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ يَقُولُ. First word, يَقُولُ.
Well, I guess start by looking at the end, because all of the hints are things that are kind of related to the end.
A lot of them are, yeah.
So I have a u at the end and a ya at the beginning.
Yep.
Ya and u, that's a present tense. Those are present tense indicators.
Yeah, so that makes it
An action.
an action, and we know that it's present tense. Good. Okay, ألا في الفتنة الفتنة.
There are a few here.
A few hints, yeah.
So it has al, so that
Right.
tells us it's a noun.
Yep.
Also has ta marbuta, which tells us it's a noun.
Yep.
Also coming after fi, which is a TLDR word. So there are three things that are telling us this is a noun.
Definitely a noun. Okay, سقطوا.
Saqatu, u, that's the waw and alif, that's a past tense indicator, right?
So that's definitely
An action.
an action. إن جهنم جهنم.
Looking at the end. Oh, it's coming after inna.
Right.
And inna is a sentence starter. So sentence starters are always followed by nouns.
Yeah, so that's a noun, right? That's a noun. Okay, بالكافرين.
Looking at the ending, ina. Okay. There's al.
Right.
And there's b, which is TLDR.
Yeah, there's a TLDR and a L, right?
So that tells us that it's a noun for sure.
It's a noun. Good. Okay. يحلفون.
Okay. I have una at the end and ya at the beginning.
Yep.
Ya and una is present tense indicators for they. So this is a present tense.
It's a present tense action. Okay. هم. وما هم.
Hum is a pronoun, which is a noun.
Yeah, pronoun is a noun, so that's a noun. Easy peasy. قوم.
Well, double accent.
Double accent tanween.
That tells us it's a noun.
Yep. And then يفرقون.
Una at the end plus ya at the beginning.
Yep.
Ya and una, that's present tense indicators for they, so it's an action.
Yeah, so we're looking at an action. Okay, ولو أنهم رضوا.
Radu, looking at the end, u is a past tense indicator, the waw and alif. So this is an action.
That's an action. Okay. حسبنا.
Well, na,
How many words are we looking at here?
2, because na is a pronoun, right?
Yeah, na is an attached pronoun, and then we'll look at hasbu. What do you
Hasbu
see
on
there?
its own, okay. Well, it has u at the end. So, and then, but it doesn't have aitan at the beginning.
Yeah, so u could be a present tense ending, right? It is a present tense ending, but it doesn't have a
present tense beginning.
So
it's a past tense.
Do any of the past tense end in a dhamma? The
No.
u? No. Right, so does it follow any of our action forms?
No. Oh, so it's a noun.
So it's a noun,
Okay.
right? It's a noun. So by process of elimination, it's a noun.
Okay.
Okay, min fadlihi.
Well, okay, this is 2 words.
Right.
And it's coming after min, which is TLDR.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a noun.
It's a noun, right?
2 nouns.
Yeah, an attached pronoun attached to a noun. Okay. Raghibun, the last word in the ayah.
Was una at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no aitan at the beginning.
Right.
So we're gonna say that it's a noun.
Right, because in order to count as present tense, it has to have the ending and the beginning.
So if it has the ending, but not the beginning, then it's a noun.
Right.
Okay. It has to have both.
Has to have both to be considered present tense.
Got it.
Okay, last ayah. An-nabiyya.
Well, it has el,
Yep.
so it's a noun.
Easy giveaway. Udhun.
Well, it has un, double accent.
Double accent, which
It's
tells
a
us.
noun.
Noun. Easy peasy. Khayrin,
Double accent.
which is.
Noun.
Mm-hmm. Yu'minu.
Well, we have u at the end
Mm-hmm.
and ya at the beginning.
Yep.
So that's present tense.
Yep. Yeah plus u is what pronoun?
He.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Can we also say that we know the vocabulary?
We do, right? So if you know the vocab, that's easy.
Okay.
Right? It's the easy giveaway. Okay. Lil mu'minina. Do you know what this lil is?
Oh yeah, it's the TLDR li plus an L.
Yeah, li plus l, right?
So because it has TLDR and L, it's a noun.
Good. Okay. Rahmatun.
Un is a double accent,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a noun.
Noun. Amanu.
U is the wow alif is a past tense ending indicator
Mm-hmm.
for they.
Mm-hmm. So that's a action.
Action.
Okay, and last one, yu'dhuna.
We have una at the end
Mhm.
and ya at the beginning.
Yep.
So it's present tense they.
Good. So that's a action. All clear on nouns versus actions?
Yep.
Easy peasy.